guys, Ashlane here coming at you because it's been a while since I brought you guys a live raid, let alone on my Town Hall 9 account, so I thought I would do just that against this fresh base. Has not been hit yet. In fact, war is just kicking off against War Whales. Shout out to War Whales, great fair play clan. It's going to be a very challenging war for us here in Clash with Ash clan, but here's the game plan I have mapped out. Hopefully I'm successful with it. I wanted to talk you through my thought process when hitting this base. Maybe some people might take away a tip or two. Hopefully, like I said, I'm successful against the base. It is a pretty decent layout here, so here's my idea against this base. I'm going to hit it with one golem entering the base where that black arrow is. That's going to be my one golem, and I'm going to use a couple wizards where those pink X marks are to the east of my entry point, and then maybe one or two Valkyries on that gold mine in between that army camp to create the funnel on that side of the arrow. And then the entry point, like I said, will be the king, queen, and the rest of my Valkyries, and they're going to go right into that jump spell, engaging the enemy queen, and then I'm going to open up the rest of the base with those two additional jump spells. The heal spell will be on top of that mortar as well, healing through the splash damage, and then I'm going to enter the hogs in around 9 o'clock towards the end of the raid, and I suspect a Tesla farm either over here where I enter the hogs in, or maybe towards the center of the base, so I want to be ready for that as well. If the Tesla farm is in the west, where I suspect it might be, then I'll go ahead and hopefully the hogs will be able to take down enough of those Teslas while the Valkyries are trying to bust through that wall in order to get the job done. So that's pretty much the game plan, guys. Like I said, the reason I moved that jump spell to where the mortar is because I really needed a way to get my Valkyries to all that splash damage. I needed to get the wizard towers in the mortar out of there, out of play, and I felt like I could actually use the hogs to my advantage along the outside. I'm only going to bring 6 hogs and only 1 golem, so it's going to be a Valkyrie heavy attack, and hopefully we're successful. So let's go ahead and look at the base and kind of run through the plan one more time here. It is right at the beginning of battle day, like I said, so I do want to make sure I nail this. So this is going to be the entry point around the archer tower, excuse me. I'm going to drop my funneling units over there, the Valkyries over here, the wizards up on the spell factory, and then the rest of the kill squad will go in right on this dark elixir storage. That actually creates a nice little entry mark there. And then my first jump spell will go over here, my second jump spell on the mortar, and we will be good to go. The hogs will enter in onto these archer towers. Like I said, I expect the Teslas either over here or maybe in the compartment to the north of the queen. But the mortar jump will be key for the Valkyries to take care of the... This is my army, by the way, so I have the 17 Valkyries plus the 3 max Valkyries in my clan castle. I'm bringing these 6 max barbarians as well because they kind of complement the Valkyries very well at the start of the raid, especially when I'm going to have to take down that enemy queen right off the bat. So here I go, guys. Let's do this. So just waiting to make sure the queen moves around her platform. I don't want to go right into the queen right off the bat on my golem, since it's only a level 4 golem, since I'm taking the Valkyries in the clan castle. So here we go. The golem is down. The queen did end up getting on that golem right away. So I'm dropping the wizards right now to create the funnel up north. Dropping my jump spell and the Valkyries to create the funnel on the south there on the gold mine. So now the rest of the kill squad is coming down. Valkyrie, Valkyrie, Valkyries. Single finger deployment on the Valkyries there so they stay clumped up. And we are good to go here. First 2 jump spells are down. There's a P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle along with a wizard. And we're going to go ahead, and the Valks will tear through that P.E.K.K.A. That won't be an issue there. I'm going to use a haste spell to go ahead and speed up things, and the Valkyries should move through that. The haste spell was kind of wasted there, but that's okay. I should be able to recoup from that. So I'm going to drop the heal spell to try to get the Valkyries. The king right now, the enemy king, is on the Valkyries. I'm going to use my king's ability in just a second there. Okay, use the king ability. Keep an eye on my queen's health. Deploying the hogs now here, and there is indeed a Tesla farm over there in the west. But hopefully, like I planned, I probably should have kept the haste spell for around now. Have an eye on my queen's life at the same time here. So my hogs are kind of dying out. But just like I planned there, the Valkyries actually get through that wall. 1 hog stays alive. All there is left on the board is the mortar there, so that's good. I'm not going to lie and say I planned for my queen to walk around the edge of the base, but it actually worked out because the Valkyries and the king did all the heavy lifting there. The hogs largely died, but you know what? Enough Valkyries are alive at the end, and it looks like it's going to be a good 3-star there. Plenty of time, 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock, so going to be a successful 3-star attack by yours truly. Yay! Feel pretty good about how things turned out there. We'll go ahead and watch it again to see what went wrong with the queen there. I wanted the queen to go to the center of the base, and I probably just didn't delay, or probably exactly where I placed her wasn't the best location there, but either way, as you can see, it was a fresh hit in a fresh war. So again, shout out to War Whales. This is going to be a real tough one. I hope we can pull through. It's going to be a very interesting war indeed. So let's see where I went wrong with the queen here and what I could have done differently to maybe make it a little bit more successful in terms of the hogs. So the Valkyries worked great. It was the town hall that pulled my queen. I guess, you know what, looking back, the queen was fine. The placement there, she just got lured by the town hall mainly because the Valkyrie just moved so quickly through those distracting units that I didn't have my queen. She was just placed, she was my last unit placed there, and she just kind of veered off to the town hall. But it actually did work out because she took care of the north there. It was kind of a queen walk without the healers, ended up being. And you can see my hogs did fine here. I probably, in hindsight, should have used my heal spell on the hogs and the Valkyries in that corner, but I didn't know for sure that the Tesla farm would be there. I suspected it would be somewhere, but I just wanted to really make sure my Valkyries stayed alive. So things worked out, and it was a good 3-star attack. I hope you guys learned a thing or two, maybe about planning out a war raid against these anti-3-star bases. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.
We don't play for fame, we don't play for cash. We just play for the glory and the crash of the ash.